Hello, my name's Sally Sanger. Most of you that are watching this probably know me. I teach at Santa Barbara City College, swimming for conditioning, and fitness for older adults, and life fitness. So I'm just going to go over a few basic moves that you can do at home, a good, nice little home exercise routine, mostly for the lower body. And they're very simple. You don't need any extra equipment, but the benefits will last you a long time. You can do these a couple of times a week or 3 times a week. If you're pushing yourself a bit, then I would encourage you to just do it 2 or 3 times a week. If you're keeping it gentle, then you could probably do it every day. Balance and flexibility exercises should be practiced every day. The first one, you may want to warm up a little bit too, maybe march in place or do your own type of warm-up. But the first one is a type of warm-up as well. It's the sit and stand. So you can get yourself a chair that preferably doesn't have arms and is nice and stable, and you're just going to sit and stand. You imagine you're going to sit down and then you stand up, and you touch down and stand up. So you can keep that going for about 30 seconds, down and up, or you can just do a basic squat. So down and up, tighten the abdominal muscles, your hips come back, and then you come up. So you don't want to push your knees forward. You don't want to just bend at the waist. It's like you're about to sit down and then you come up. So you'll do that for maybe 30 seconds. Do a few more. And if you've had enough, you just take a rest. In fact, we're going to have a seat for the next exercise is some toe taps. So go ahead and have a seat. And you'll bring your feet a little bit out in front and toe taps. Flex your feet. And you can add to this. It's not going to go too fast, but you can add to this by going side to side or in and out. You can mix it up. Flex your feet. Keep that going. You can also do this standing. And if you do it standing, you're going to have one foot in front, one in back. And you soften the back leg a little and tap. And you can pivot around with this too. So remember, you do the same amount on each leg. So your toe taps are good for the lower leg, shin area. All right, we're standing. Let's do the other part of the back of the lower leg. And either both at the same time, doing heel raises, or balance on one foot and do heel raises 1 foot at a time or one leg at a time. It's not too fast. Make sure you switch to the other leg, or if you like, doing both together. Now this little short video is more to show and demonstrate these to you. You may want to take more time with these exercises or go through them and then do another round or another set. Okay, so let's get the outer thigh and hip and buttocks area. Very important for balance. Toe turned in a bit, press out and in. Try not to move too much of the upper body. So when you lift out and in, you're holding fairly stable. You're getting these muscles that take the leg out. They're also very important for balance. And do enough that you feel like your muscles slightly fatigued. And we'll stay with this leg and bring it across in front. Do the inner thigh. It's tempting to swing the leg with this. You don't want to swing. Press in, squeeze it up and in. Get the inner thigh to work a little harder. Use a chair to hold for balance, or you can try to practice your balance and not hold on. And let's change to the other leg. So change your position or move the chair. Do the outer thigh, toe and knee turned in a bit. Everybody that's watching this is different, so you may want to go longer with these exercises. You may want to add some type of resistance, or maybe you need to stop sooner. Cross in front, inner thigh. A different angle is pressing up and in. Squeeze the inner thigh. These muscles help stabilize your hip. They help you with walking. The outer and inner thigh work together with that. Great. Now it's the back of the thigh. Upright, slightly forward, bring one leg back, and do a fairly small press back. So squeeze the buttocks, the back of the thigh. You press behind you. I know you're breathing. Keep your breathing steady. And of course the leg that's holding you up, that's working hard too. Then try the other leg. Press, controlled, squeeze the back of the thigh, the buttocks, fairly stable with the torso, and keeping your breathing steady. And let's see, let me check my list here, leg lifts. So the flamenco. Flamenco is just a basic balance move, a one-legged stand. So you bring your foot up, try not to hold on to anything. If you need, the chair is right there. Touch your foot down if you need that. But see if you can do this for 15, 20, maybe 30 seconds. Good upright posture, ears, shoulders, ribs, and hips lined up. It's harder if you're up higher, and it's harder if you close your eyes. So we'll do that on one side and then do it on the other side too. And you check in to see that your posture stays fairly stable and upright, and just be aware of how it feels to balance on one leg. Touch down when you need it, and if you want to time yourself, you try to see how long you can go. Try to work towards 30 seconds with that. And a more dynamic balance exercise is the grapevine. So the grapevine step is where you cross over. So you're out and you cross and you cross. So you alternate the leg that's in front, depending on how much room you have here. I don't have a heck of a lot of room. So you cross over. If you want to do a little bit of arm movement, you can kick back a little more. That crossover move is good for balance practice. So the grapevine step, so you do that several times. And is that it? I'll show you one more that's not on the home exercise routine that I usually send my class, and it's the trunk twist. You don't want your shoulders up by your ears. Shoulders roll down and back, and you twist. You can keep it fairly mellow, not too wide of a range, or you can go farther. Make sure you lift the back heel up if you twist the hip more. As well, if you have something like a broomstick or PVC piping, my feather duster, this will help keep your arms as one unit with your torso. So turn and rotate. So trunk twist, and then come back to center. Again, take as much time as you need for this, where you feel like you're challenging your muscle in a relatively short period of time. Let's get a deep breath up. Exhale, and I hope that helps you. And have a good rest of the day.